Hello, Middletown families. As part of his winter strategy for confronting COVID-19, Governor Cuomo announced a microcluster initiative. This initiative is designed to identify and stop the spread of COVID-19. Using data related to daily COVID-19 testing and hospitalization rates from state and local departments of health, the governor's office designates regions into zones. The zones are red, orange, and yellow. Each of the zones comes with different requirements. However, in order to continue to offer in-person learning, all zones come with mandated school-based COVID-19 testing. At this time, Middletown has 3 schools identified as in the precautionary yellow zone. We have been preparing for the testing requirement following the governor's designation. The 3 schools located within yellow zone are Twin Towers Middle School, Presidential Park Elementary School, and the Annex at Truman Moon Elementary School. Through a partnership with Horizon Family Medical, the district will hold COVID-19 testing on our campus for in-person students, faculty, and staff. Again, right now, as we speak, 3 schools, Twin, Presidential, and Truman Moon, are in the yellow zone. This designation requires us to test 20% of our students, staff, and faculty within a 2-week period. A consent must be given for students to be tested. All participants will be randomly selected from the available pool. If the results show that the school's infection rate is less than the region's, the school does not need to conduct further testing if we remain in a yellow zone. We essentially test out. If we shift into an orange zone, we have 1 month to test 20% of our students, staff, and faculty. Consent must be given for students to be tested. Once a person has been tested, they will not be tested again unless we have multiple rounds and have exhausted the total pool of people to be tested. If we are in the red zone, we will have 1 month to test 30% of our students, staff, and faculty. Consent must be given for students to be tested. Once a person has been tested, they will not be tested again unless we have multiple rounds and have exhausted the total pool of people to be tested. If we are unable to test the required 20% or 30%, the district will have to transition impacted schools to a remote learning until we can reach the number required. If results of our testing indicate a high rate of positivity, we would be required to transition to remote learning for schools within the identified zone. We will only be testing in-person students, faculty, and staff. With regard to students testing, we will only test those students who have prior consent from a parent or guardian. All individuals who are selected for testing will be selected based on a random pooling process. The nasal swab test will be administered by medical staff who are employed by Horizon Family Medical. Information on testing can be found for your review on our district website. If your child is selected for a test, you will be notified by a building administrator prior to the testing event. On the day a student is tested, he or she will be greeted by school personnel at their scheduled time and will be escorted to the testing site. Please note, all testing sites are on school grounds. Following testing, results will be shared with a parent or guardian by Horizon Family Medical staff as soon as they are available. In summary, right now, we are in the yellow zone. Should our zone designation change, I will provide the community with an update. Thank you again for your cooperation and understanding as we navigate the governor's mandates and this testing process. If you have any questions, please reach out to covidinfo@ecsdm.org. In conclusion, I would like to thank each and every one of you in our school community. These last 10 months have been very challenging, to say the least, but working together and venturing through this very difficult time together has been very satisfying for each and every one of us here at the school district.